by, then retain for as long as possible and exhale consciously. And the more you hold the breath, retain, the more your mind will quieten. It's a wonderful relationship between prana and manaha. Relax your physical body, focus on the breath, quieten the mind. So, through this process of systematic conscious pranayama, one should quieten the mind and relax the physical body. And when the mind is quietened, Upanishad mantra says, do upasana, dhyanam on the supreme truth, Brahma Tattvam, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, Tat Jalaniti Shanta Upasita. First, Shanta means what? Quieten the mind. Upasita, do dhyanam on what? Brahman. As Sarvam Khaluidam, everything around you, both inside, outside, Antar Bahishcha Tat Sarvam, Brahma Eva. So everything is in reality Brahman alone. From this supreme truth arises the relatively real universe. Srishti, Sthiti, Layam, creation, sustenance and dissolution happens with Brahman as a substratum. The only reality is Brahman, but we are fooled by the entire universe that takes us in a different direction that is only relatively real. The constant effort, sadhana, having born as a human being, is to pursue this path of Vedanta Shastra, understand the supreme truth as only reality, Brahma Tattvam, and the relative world is only seemingly real. It is actually not real. To understand this is the goal of life. And so, since this Brahma Tattvam is vast, Brihattamatvat, superlatively huge, so one cannot focus. So the same Brahman is obtained in your own internal physical body, is Atma Tattvam, pure consciousness. So the Upanishad mantra directs you to focus on the supreme truth which is there within you. It's actually your true nature. Ashariram sharireshu anavasthveshvavasthitam mahantam vibhumatmanam matva dhiro na shochati. Sharireshu ashariram. Within this physical body, there is the supreme principle, pure consciousness, which is ashariram, not of the nature of the matter principle of the body. Anavasthveshvavasthitam. So it is present in the three states of experience: waking, dream, and deep sleep. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. It is not impacted by any of the activities. It is not getting impressed by any of the situations in the three states, totally unaffected. Anavasthveshvavasthitam. That's why it's Tam Mahan. It's the most greatest principle, Vibhum, the most glorious principle, which should be what? Matva, should be known through systematic study of Vedanta Shastras. 99.9% of people in the world waste their life. It's a pity that they don't study the Vedanta Shastra and pursue unnecessary endeavors, waste their life. But Upanishad mantra directs you, understand the supreme truth. Matva dhiraha na shochati. Dhiraha. Such a person dedicated to study Vedanta is called a dhiraha. And what does this person attain? Na shochati, goes beyond all sorrow, attains supreme bliss, immortality. So, knowledge of reality bestows immortality. How to proceed on this path step by step? Bhagavan is now concluding in the 10th chapter. To study in more detail. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Hari Om. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः निधये सर्वविद्यानां षजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः अपार करुणा सिंधुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचंद्रशेखर गुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्महम्. All of you on cameras. Today is a very auspicious day. Today is the Jayanti of the present Pitadhipati of Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Pitam, Sri 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 Shankara Vijayendra Saraswati Swamiji. I will chant one shloka on the Periva. Those of you who know can chant, or somebody can record it and put it in the chat box. Somebody can then practice. All of you practice and chant this. So this is shloka on the present Periva. The greatness of this present Periva is summarized in this shloka. At the age of 14, His Holiness took to sannyasam. Very, very, very rare, extremely rare to take sannyasam at such an early age, like Mahaperiva. Even our present Periva has taken sannyasam at a very, very early age. So, our Periva is what? Totally sanctified from birth. Akshat Ishvara Swarupam. That is the attitude you should have. So, 14th year, took to sannyasam, extremely brilliant mind. Those of you who have spent time closely with Periva will know, I normally call our Periva supercomputer. He knows about everybody. If you go there in front of Periva, he will tell when you last time came, like that. About not one or two, thousands and thousands. Extremely brilliant. And coincidentally, the Purvashrama, the previous name before taking sannyasam, also for this Periva begins with Shankara. I'm telling meaning of sloka, then I'll chant, because people keep on chanting sloka without knowing meaning. So I'm giving the meaning first, and finally we prostrate 4 times to present Periva. So that is sloka. Okay. Chaturdasha vayah prapta sannyasam tu mahamatim namami Shankararambham Vijayendra Saraswati. So can you all chant now? Chaturdasha, can you chant? Can put it in the chat box. Chaturdasha vayah prapta. Chaturdasha means how much? 14. I always believe in learning the shloka with meaning. Learn less shlokas, but know the meaning. No point chanting thousand without knowing meaning. Chaturdasha vayah prapta. That means at the age of 14, before 14 itself actually. Sannyasam, took to sannyasam, to mahamatim. Mahamatim means what? Great intellect. Even most complex compositions which great scholars cannot chant, Champukavyam and all, or Periya will chant effortlessly. I have seen that. That's only possible because of divinity. Great divinity in our present Periya, which I have experienced personally for decades, not 1 or 2 years, personally, at very close quarters. People who spend time will know that. Mahamatim. And everything is very, very casual, as if somebody else is saying. That's the way Periya will know. Say, okay. So nothing is owned. That is sannyasam to mahamatim. Namami Shankararambham. So previous ashrama, the name begins with Shankaran was the name. So now the present name is Sri Shankara Vijayendra Saraswati Swamiji. Right? Namami Shankararambham. Arambham begins with Shankararambham. Shankara Vijayendra Saraswati Swamiji. Vijayendra Saraswati. Saraswati is the name, Dashanama, only for different sannyasis. Or Kanchi Kamakoti Pitam, it is Indra Saraswati. Write down all of your small things. All our Kanchi Kamakoti Pitam Swamijis are given the name Indra Saraswati. Before that, the name will come. And if you're not camera on, turn cameras. Okay. So let's all chant once and proceed further. Chaturdasha vayah prapta sannyasam tu mahamatim namami Shankararambham Vijayendra Saraswati. Now let's chant the 6 slokas followed by the 5 slokas. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shri Saraswati Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Before that, we are not chanted Em Brahma, right? Let's chant Em Brahma. Em Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Dimyaistamaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanabasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidussura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Saraswati Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Teshamevanukampartham Ahamajnanajam Tamaha नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम् यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः ओम शांति शांति शांति. Now chant the 5 shlokas. Very important to keep on remembering these 5 shlokas when you are interacting in the world. Shri Bhagavanuvāca दैवी हेषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामे बहे प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां हृद्देशेऽर्जुन तिष्ठति भ्रामयन् सर्वभूतानि यन्त्रारूढानि मायया. So if you don't understand this final truth, you will be yantra rudhani mayaya. That's what will happen. What is the final truth? Prapancho yadi vidyeta nivarteta na samshayaha maya matramidam dvaitam advaitam paramarthataha. Om shanti shanti shanti. अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता दशमोऽध्यायः विभूतियोगः. ओम नारायणः परो व्यक्तात् अंडमं व्यक्तसंभवम् अंडस्यान्तस्ति मे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी. ओम. Now let's all chant shloka number, important shloka which you learned, 39. Very important shloka. Chant it. Okay. Shri Bhagavanuvāca yacchāpi sarvabhūtānaṁ bījam tadaham arjuna na tadasti vina yatsyād maya bhūtam charācharam. Om shanti shanti shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on the concluding portion of the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. What is the 10th chapter called as? Vibhuti Yogaha. So, in the concluding portion of the Vibhuti Yogaha, Bhagavan is re-emphasizing what he has told in the beginning. What are the references? Let us see whether I have been studious, conscious, focused on the class, or as usual, no, our mind gets dispersed after the class, right? Where is Bhagavan? Where is Brahman? Even we don't know, we are in Maya. We think this is reality and go on and on. So, refer to shloka number 20. Ahamatma gudakesha sarvabhuta shayasthitaha ahamadischa madhyancha bhutana mantayevacha. Almost the same thing is repeated in shloka 39. How many shlokas? Totally 20th shloka. The Vibhuti started, right? 20 to 39. So, what is Bhagavan saying here? Hey Arjuna, so up to know all that is fine. Different vibhutis. You have got the ebook. Keep the ebook also with you for reference. So page number 10 also Vibhuti Yoga. No, number 10. Vibhuti Yoga is summarized in page 10 of the ebook itself, like chapter 10. So between the top and the bottom, the different vibhutis for Manda Madhyama Adhikari is mentioned. That means what? For people who are on the process, progressing towards Atma Jnanam, for them to do Upasana or Dhyanam, various vibhutis, greatness of what? Matter principle or conscious principle. What is Ishvara Tattvam? Brahman plus Maya. Apara Prakriti plus Para Prakriti. Para Prakriti plus Apara Prakriti. So, all the vibhutis in between, how many are there till here? Anybody calculate till 38? Till 38, there are how many? 78, 80? Then the numbers. And the number also. Okay. So many vibhutis have been given. 77. Very good. Subramanian sir. All senior people are focusing on Brahmajnana. Very good. Acharya Shankar will be very, very happy. He used to say, so, Parame Brahmane Kopina Saktaha. Nobody is bothered about Brahman. At least when you take retirement, focus on Brahman. So Bhagavan is saying that. Anyway, so 77 vibhutis in between. At the top, beginning, Bhagavan told, my nature, my greatest manifestation is pure consciousness. Whatever Bhagavan says, whatever you may say, again, Bhagavan repeatedly says throughout the Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad says that really the Supreme is of the nature of pure consciousness. What we are doing, we are using Bhagavan to attain our material ends. Same thing continues. Right from childhood till retirement, post-retirement, till the last breath, we always want to focus on Bhagavan as what? Somebody will give me something, solve my problems, get my children married, solve my stomach ache, leg ache. Siddhishwarya, correcta? ಭಗವಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ತರ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. All the otherwise is not Bhagavan. See, that also we say. If I'm in difficulty, there is no Bhagavan. When there is difficulty, we look at, are you there? Can't you see? I'm struggling. Why are you there? Simply you're doing so much puja, all abhishekam we are doing. Why you're not giving me all? We keep on complaining. See, please understand, whatever is accruing to you, good or bad, is a result of your punyam and papam. More and more punyam you do, more and more you'll get happiness. More and more papam you do, more and more you'll get problems. So don't blame anybody in the world. I am responsible for my own what? Happiness or sorrow. Sukhasya dukkhasya nakopi data. Paro dadadhiti kubuddhiresha. Then the question is, why should Bhagavan be there? Sir, Bhagavan is not required, no? Please note one important point. I'll give you a lot of information. All is not available in internet. There were a set of people called Purva Mimamsis. That means what? They are focusing only on Karma Kanda Vedas. They didn't even accept Ishvara Tattvam. They said, I will do karma properly. I should get the result. I am doing karma. I should get the result. Why is Bhagavan required? Now, when you study Bhagavan, that's why you should study Vedanta to understand Bhagavan. Now, please make a note. Unless we study Vedanta Shastram systematically through a traditional teacher, you will not even know who is the Bhagavan we are worshipping. Are you getting my point? It will be a bit difficult to digest. Correct, Rajan sir? Unless we study Vedanta Shastra, understand the Bhagavan that we are trying to worship, you will never understand the real Bhagavan. That's why Bhagavan is in Bhagavad Gita. My real nature is what? I am of the nature of pure consciousness. And so, I am also the fundamental matter principle that is present in every being. Sloka number 39. Whatever entity you may take, living matter, non-living matter, whatever you may take, the fundamental matter principle, the seed is me. I am that seed of all being. So first thing, why is Supreme required? Write down. To provide you the infrastructure, matter principle is required. Fundamentally, it is Bhagavan. Prithvij, clear, no? Then, merely being matter is no use. He will also be like stone, or will be like hill or water or whatever it is. You need life principle which is manifested because of consciousness. That consciousness that is there in all entities also. Bhagavan, Ahamatma Gudakesha. Sloka number 20. Clear? Who is Bhagavan? First understand. Then I tell you what Bhagavan does. Then what? You all need happiness or not? Simply being, having life and having matter, physical body, and also eating, sleeping. How is life, sir? Chal raha hai bhai, kya hai? What is life? Always marinate, running, between problems, solving some problems, once again some problems. That's what is life. No happiness. Sukham swapnepi durlabham. Even in dreams, you don't get happiness. So the original source of Anandam, happiness, bliss is Bhagavan. So Sat principle, existence, which is manifestation of matter. Chit, conscious principle, which is manifested as life principle. Anandam, bliss, which is manifesting as happiness in all of us, is Bhagavan. So you understood Bhagavan now? Is Bhagavan only limited to puja room in one particular physical bimbam or what? Some kind of symbol or some photo or something? Some people know, forgotten even our Vedic gods. They put some dadi fellow and make that person God. That is another problem. We will deal with it later anyway. So, Bhagavan now is he limited to he or she? Limited to only puja room? Who is Bhagavan? Bhagavan is present within you, around you. Antar bahishchatat sarvam. Vyapya narayana sthitaha. Brahmai vedam amrutam purastat. Brahma paschat. Brahma dakhinataschottarena. Adhaschordham cha prasutam. Brahmai vedam vishwamidam varishtham. Again and again. Upanishads are directing us. Know this Brahman, which is the only reality around us. But our mind, you're all very good. Actually, you all showed a lot of punyam you have done. People who are not attending Brahma Vidya Vedanta classes, having this wrong understanding and wrong pursuits, and life is wasted. So, first, Bhagavan is a fundamental infrastructure principle so that you live. Why should I live? Because I have done karma. I have done a lot of karma earlier. Those karmas have to be extinguished. Please understand. Without extinguishing our previous karmas, you can never come to a zero balance and get over the cycle of birth and death. Are you clear or not? Why am I born? I am born because of my previous karma. Punya karma, happiness. Papa karma, dukkham. Clear? So, write down another shloka, a lot of shlokas today. Avashyam anubhoktavyam kritam karma shubha shubham na bhunkte kshiyate karma kalpa koti shatairapi. Koti kalpam. What is one kalpam? How many years? 4.2 billion years. All this should be in your mind. Koti kalpam. 1 crore. 1 crore is what? How many million? 100 million, whatever it is. Look at it. 1 crore kalpam also. Karmas will not get extinguished if you have done previous karmas. Avashyam anubhoktavyam. There's only one way to burn all the karmas. Koti karmas. Sanchita karma. What is the only way? Jnanam. Jnanagni dagdha karmanam. 2 times you are chanting Jnanagni in our Jnana shlokas. So far you understood bit of Bhagavan. Next. You need somebody to give you the results of your actions. Let me put a very hypothetical question. If there is a state or kingdom without any leader, anyway, no, everybody is doing what they want. Whatever they do, it will come back to them, right? No, they say no. Every action has an equal opposite reaction. There is no leader, no organization, no structure, nothing. What will happen? What will happen? Anarchy, chaos, correct? Similarly, the world. The world requires a supreme ruler who is called as Karma Phaladata. Look at it. Exactly similar to the way you are governed in the physical world. The subtle world is governed by a structure, hierarchy. Yes or no? There is a head of government. Whether good or bad, you have to have somebody, right? Today it's only mostly bad. That's a different thing. From there is set of so-called ministers who do something or don't do, we don't know. Then there are diplomats, bureaucrats. Then there is judiciary, police. Yes or no? Which structure is there? No, all appointed by them only. Look at the way the constitution is in a Ramasbu. President appoints the chief justice from their entire judiciary works. President is selected by somebody else. Look at it, how it is. That person controls it. So that's how it is. That's in India. Different countries have different rules. So a structure is required with a dedicated hierarchy to govern the world. Similarly, the entire subtle world is governed by Ishvara through a set of gods. How many gods first? First three gods, then 33 gods, then there is 33,000, 33 crore, right? So that is how the system is working. So just like your system works, the universe also works. Please understand. That is why Bhagavan as a central ruler, Ishvaraha, Karma Phaladata, is required for Vyavaharam. Write down. Ishvara Tattvam is Vyavaharikam. Very important in doing a lot of things. Ishvara is equal to what? Equation I given. Brahman plus Maya. In that, which is the reality? Brahman is reality, Maya is reality. We think Maya is reality. Brahman is the only reality. Maya is only Vyavaharam. So, since Maya is mixed with Brahman as Ishvara, Ishvara is only a Vyavaharika Tattvam. Ishvara is required for a relative reality. Everything should be what? Governed properly. That is why we chant this mantra, Ritagum Satyam Param Brahma Purusham Krishna Pingalam Urdharetam Virupaksham Vishwarupa Yabai Namo Namaha. Ritam Satyam. Ritam unmanifested truth. Satyam manifested truth, so that everything happens properly. Seasons have to come properly. Sun should be the right distance. Earth should be rotating, revolving. You'll get seasons. From there only your life starts. Please understand. Sun doesn't sun has to rise and set, so called. Your earth should be rotating. You don't forget everything. So busy with so many things, right? All have to function properly. Then you have to get the results for your actions. Karma Phaladata. All that is Bhagavan. Not only that, most importantly, if I have to get out of the cycle, should I be in the cycle continuously? How many want to keep on being in the cycle of birth and death? For a few people who want to get out of the cycle of birth and death, you need the right path. The right path is prescribed by Bhagavan, Ishvara as Vedas. Vedas are the breath of Bhagavan. Yasya nishvasitam vedaha. That means what? The breath of Bhagavan is Vedas. From there, Dharma. Follow Dharma properly. From Dharma, move to what? Dharma means what? Do proper karma. Then move to Upasana. Same Vedas talk about Jnanam in Vedanta. Attain Jnanam. Get moksham. Get rid of cycle. Now understanding entire structure of Ishvara. This is Ishvara. For us, Ishvara is so limited to one particular form. Even that form is gone today. I am very, very, very disappointed. Original Vedic, our own, Itihasa Purana gods is gone. Ram Subbu, catching hold of some god, demigod, half god, bad god, good god, whatever. Nonsense is happening today. All of you at least arise, awake, uttishtata, jagrata, and understand the reality properly, orient yourself. Nothing to worry. Whatever is going to happen will happen. All that is because of my karma. We have to focus on dharma and vyavaharam, jnanam through Vedanta Shastra, get this jnanam, get moksham. After that, you can see the same thing as what? As a drama. And Guruji used to say, Nagaraj, Rabike Nagaraj, jnana band mele, ellavu nataka, nataka, nataka. Means what? You go and see a drama, what happens? You enjoy the play. Similarly, you'll enjoy everything with jnanam, moksham, anandam. Now you understand? Have you got a glimpse of what is Ishvara? So Ishvara also is in Puja room. So what I'm saying is, don't limit Ishvara. If you limit Ishvara, you are doing a great sin. That's why Bhagavan is saying now sloka number 39. So Bhagavan keep on saying. We will remind ourselves during Gita class again. We will conveniently forget after Gita class. Next Upanishad will start again. We will once again remind in that class. We will forget there. We will start Brahma Sutras. Hopefully, next 2 decades, you all get Jnanam and Moksham in this life itself. So, constant message, nothing to worry. Don't worry about what is happening. Whatever is happening around us is only what? Relatively real, seeming real. You should be able to blow it away and do wonderful work, do good work always, do dharma like Bhagi Madam, wonderfully organized the Mahashivratri program. Obtain lot of punyam. All of you participate. How to get punyam? Participate in Mahashivratri Satsang. Wonderfully organized. In fact, this time speciality. You're going to chant the entire Shivananda Lahari. I'm telling you in advance. All of you keep the text with you. Along with the lead chanters, 10 people are going to chant 100 slokas. All of you chant together Shivananda Lahari during Mahashivratri. Very, very auspicious. This kind of punyam you will not get if you chant any other day. So, and if you're not registered, register, tell your friends, relatives. This is the best method of celebrating Shivaratri. Let me tell you. It's very participative. All of you are going to participate. It's not just simply seeing somebody doing something. That's what people do. Brahma Vidya Foundation, very different. All of you participate, chant all the shlokas people are going to chant. People know all the Veda mantras, Rudram, Chamakam, Purushottoktam, all that will be chanted. You also chant with them in mute mode. Be awake. What is the purpose of being awake? So that you're conscious, at least during that period. Aware, awake, aware, uttishtata, jagrata, about your reality. So during that night, when you are focusing on Bhagavan as an external Parameshwara Tattvam, also focus on, be aware that your true nature is pure consciousness. We forget, right? Just in sleep, like in sleep, we forget everything. We don't remember. On that night, when you're awake, you're aware of your reality. The real tattvam of Shivaratri is to focus on Atma Tattvam, Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam, which is what we are doing. Blessed are people who attend the Maha Shivaratri program of Brahma Vidya Foundation. Ravi Enjivare, email, one more. So people are, and tell your relatives, friends, best way, sit at home, switch on Zoom and participate. There will be no what? YouTube live, and again, only Zoom. People have to log in and participate. Now, sloka number 39, Bhagavan is reminding again, any entity that is there, so irrespective of anything, so without exception, for every entity, I am the source. That means what? Anybody quickly? I am the source means what? Jim boom ha is done. What is Bhagavan done? Source means what? Ravi Panavana, Hari. What is source means what? Fundamental matter principle. Very good. Understand this clearly. And so Bhagavan is reiterating that second line. Look at it. Bhagavan is saying so much of pains. You cannot find any entity in the world, Bhagavan is saying, that which can exist without me, because existence principle itself is Sakshat Bhagavan. How to understand Bhagavan? Write down very, very important Upanishad mantra. Eko deva sarva bhuteshu gudhaha sarvam vyapi sarva bhutantaratma karma dhyakshaha sarva bhuta divasaha sakshi cheta kevalo nirgunascha. Real Ishvara Tattvam is nirgunaha. Eko devaha. Radha, very good. There's only one God. What you should be saying, all of you, Vedanta students? Something beyond even one God. Nelvi sir, what should you say? Anybody? Only God. Very good. G with capital. Very good. Only God. Anyway, for your understanding, one deviation. Mantra is saying, Eko devaha sarva bhuteshu gudaha. In all living beings, secretly available in the so-called secret cavity of heart. Yo vedanihi tanguhayam, guhayam gudaha. All one same. Sarva vyapi, not only inside, it's permeating everything, the entire universe. Same principle. Sarva vyapi, once again, sarva bhutantaratma, the real self. Ahamatma, Gudakesha, sarva bhutantaratma. Can you see the connection? Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, one and the same. Karma dhyakshaha. As I told you, you need a ruler who gives the right results, the right people, the right time, the right way, in the right form, right fashion, when you totally are not expecting it. Right? Many times, sometimes expected results come. Most times unexpected results come. Correct? Huh? That is karma adhyaksha. Karma adhyaksha. Once again, sarva bhutadivasaha, again and again. Upanishad mantra says it is within all the living beings. And what is the nature? Sakshi. When you remove the relative reality aspect of Ishvara Tattvam, only Shuddha Chaitanyam remains. Sakshi, only witness, consciousness principle, Cheta, consciousness principle. So, Sakshi Cheta, Kevalaha. Don't use the Tamil Kevalam. Kevalaha means without anything sticking to it. So, unblemished, alone. It's called Kevalaha. What? Nirgunascha, beyond the three gunas, beyond Maya, Maya, Atitam. So much is to be what? Quickly, when you switch on the mind to Bhagavan, this is what you should remember. Padavibhaga Anvaya for 39. So on the eve of Mahashivaratri, you've done Punyam to understand a bit of Bhagavan, real nature of Ishvara. Now, what is the next step? Constantly keep on reminding yourself. PVA done for 39. Very good, very good. Excellent. Now, let's go to shloka number 40. All the special shlokas. Ram Subbu is very lucky. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Nantosti mama divyanam vibhutinam parantapa esha tu deshatah proktaha vibhuter vistaro maya.
श्रीभगवानुवाच नान्तोऽस्ति मम दिव्यानां विभूतीनां परन्तप एष तु देशतः प्रोक्तः विभूतेर्विस्तरो मया.
Very good. Also together. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Nantosti mama divyanam vibhutinam parantapa esha tu deshatah proktaha vibhuter vistaro maya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So, as I told you, Bhagavan is concluding with what he stated in the beginning. That is the right way of communication. How to communicate, how to do presentation, all that is there in Bhagavad Gita. Anybody wants to apply in corporate world? How should you do presentation? Begin with what you want to say, summarize, in summary, expand it, finally conclude, reiterating what you told in the beginning. Can't you see that system? I don't know how many of you practicing in corporate world, but Bhagavan is practicing. So Bhagavan is everything. Please understand. Your AI, BA is nothing in front of Bhagavan. You connect to Bhagavan, you are the best AI. So don't get honestly fooled by all this AI. I'm telling you. They can do whatever they want. You are the best AI. It's still artificial, right? You are naturally intelligent. Remember that. Okay. So Bhagavan is saying here, there is no limit to my divine glories. Did not say that. Go back. Shloka number what? 19. Hantate katayishyami divya hyatma vibhutayaha pradhanyataha he kuru sreshtha. So refer shloka number 19 in shloka number 40. Pradhanyataha. Clear? How many of you found out? Huh? Did you find it? Where? Which chapter? Which chapter? 19 shloka. 10th chapter. Okay. So Bhagavan is saying here, there is no limit to my divine glory. That's why he proclaimed in the beginning that I will give you only the key vibhutis, key glories, important glories, pradhanyataha. Important glories I'll give you. And so as promised, Bhagavan is delivering. Bhagavan is delivering as per promise. But we keep promise, we don't keep up the promise. Correct? Mahashivaratri, you say participate. Slowly come towards the Shivaratri in evening. What is? Go to sleep, right? Once you make a promise, keep it up. So, now here Arjuna, he what? Parantapa, there Kurusreshta. See, all important one is calling because we go to sleep, right? So he's calling out name, saying, Hey Parantapa. There is no, hey Arjuna, there is no limit to my divine glory. Now can you see? One who is tuned to Bhagavan can see Bhagavan in everything. This is what is important. I know another one important sloka. Drishtim jnanamayim kritva pashyet brahmamayam jagat. So, drishtim jnanamayim kritva. Drishtim, internal understanding through which you see the entire world. It's not that you get a jnana chakshusha. What? No, don't get a third eye. Vedanta Jnanam makes you see the world from a different perspective. Yes or no? Many of you have the habit of wearing this sunglasses, correct? Blue sunglass, brown sunglass, green sunglass. Yes or no? They wear that no during summer. What happens? When you wear blue sunglass, what happens? Entire world looks blue. Is the world blue or your view is blue? Huh? Only green, red, all those things. The world is the same. Similarly, the world is the same. Depending on your state of mind, are you not looking at the world and having a different feeling? When you are happy, the world is so nice. When you are sad, even the best thing they give you, you like gulab jamun. Enna Satish vare, nan mai usharilla. Nodidare, yen gulab jamun. When the same gulab jamun comes, when you are very, no, everything is fine. Take 4, 5, correct? So please understand, the world is the same. Our vision of the world is because of our internal state of mind. That's why Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nija Antargatam. So much know about Vedanta. So, once you get Jnanam, you will know that the entire world is nothing but Bhagavan's manifestation. That's what Bhagavan says, my glories are infinite, there is no limit. So, can I keep on saying infinite glories? Then what will happen? Just like Ananta Vai Veda, keep on chanting, 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 chanting. Some people do only chanting from birth to death. Don't look at meaning at all. So Bhagavan says, I have given you limited glories. Understand the fact behind the limited glories, but then focus on what? Page number 10. The beginning and the end. That's why triangle at the top and the fundamental foundation at the bottom. Sat Chit Ananda Swarupam, Satchidananda Swarupam, or Satyam Jnanam, Anandam later. That's why the mantra says Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Vedanihitam Guhayam Parame Pyoman. So finally, when you get Vedanta Jnanam, the study of Upanishad, Bhagavan is very, very easy. In Satishwarya, Satyam Jnanam Anantam. Anantam Satyam Anantam Jnanam. Never ending, infinite existence principle. Why infinite? Existence that spread everywhere, entire universe. Infinite conscious principle. Infinite has got two meanings. Infinite means no birth, no death, no beginning, no end. Anantam. Okay. So that is Bhagavan. Bhagavan says, I have got no limit to my divine glories. However, some detailed glories, because our mind cannot focus on infinity. That's why the infinity itself is like this, twisted. So you cannot focus on infinity. Select glories are mentioned. They have been mentioned as what? Bhagavan himself is saying as an illustration, as an example. Yes, for illustrative purposes. Some people say, no, what you are seeing in the picture is for illustrative purposes. Don't take it as real. No, like that. Similarly, have you seen that or not? For illustration only. No. Between the two, the top and the bottom, in the 10th page, all illustrations, the reality is mentioned at the top and the bottom. So, look at the Padavibhaga Anmaya. Is that what Bhagavan told? Yes. Sloka number 40 PVA. Na antaha asti Mama divyanam vibhutinam he parantapa eshaha. Circle is required. Tu, it's tu. When you chant tu deshataha, you should actually emphasize on dakaram. So the other vibhaga is tu uddeshataha. Clear? Eshaha tu uddeshataha proktaha vibhutehe vistaraha maya. Clear? Is it not so nice to do Padavivāga? When you start doing it, you will relish it, I'm telling you. Like that, you do the PVA for all the 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita, all the Upanishad mantras, at least, if not the 10, 8 key Upanishads. Chandogya was very big, further to study for decades. Our Guruji has made us do PVA for everything. In Nagaraj ಅವರೇ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಂತ್ರ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಪದವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎನಿವೇ, ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇಸ್ ನೋ ವೇ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಜ್ಞಾನಂ. On one side Acharya Shankaracharya, on the side Dakshinamurti. In between, if you are caught, again, what happens? You will get jnanam only. Like that, study systematically. So, look at the Anmaya. He Parantapa Asti Na Antaha. Don't say Asti. Don't say Mahaprana. Asti. There are two different meanings. Asti and Asti. Here is Asti. Asti Na Antaha. Mama Divyanam Vibhutinam. Once again, Vibhutinam. Vibhutinam. Tu Eshaha Vistaraha Vibhutehe Proktaha Maya Uddeshataha. This is Anvaya in discrete form. Let's do Anvaya as sections. Now, He Parantapa, addressing for all people who are sleeping. He Parantapa, this first group. Group Astina Antaha Mama Divyanam Vibhutinam, second group. Okay, two, third group. However, Eshaha Vistaraha Vibhutehe Proktaha Maya Uddeshataha. Last group. Clear now? How to organize? If you want to study one shloka, you have to put so much effort. And again, 99% no teach Gita just by Makika Maki. Say something and go away. If you have to study Upanishad, then how much effort you have to take? You see, you have to do Padavibhaga, Anvaya, group it, know the meaning, connection, everything. Then only Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham. This knowledge alone will come to your help. Let me tell you, nobody will come to your help. Neither Dadi fellow, this Dadi, short Dadi, big Dadi, with glasses, without glasses, no use. Your Jnanam only will help you. Please understand that. Okay. Now, Anmaya. He Parantapa. What is Parantapa mean? Scorcher of force. Means what? Creates fear in all the enemies. Go and stand in front of what? Sometimes you see, in Olympics, in all the other international events, boxing, wrestling, when you see them, imagine you are one of the participants. What will happen? Will start shaking. Like that, if Arjuna is in front of any person, other people will be shaking. That's why Parantapa. Tapaha means what? Heat. Create heat for the opposition. Parantapaha. Astina Antaha Mama Divyanam Vibhutinam. Astina Antaha. There is no limit. Na Antaha. No end, no limit. Means what? If there is no end, no limit, was infinite. So there is no limit. Mama Divyanam Vibhutinam. To my divine glories. Also, you can put in bracket. Two types of glories Bhagavan has mentioned. Some are divine. Divine means what? What is not perceptible to the what? Human mind. How are stars formed? How is the planets formed? How are many things happening? So divine also laukika vibhutaya. Both you can write down. Okay. Mama divyanam vibhut. But everything is origination in divinity. From divinity arises everything. Even the matter arises from divinity. There is no limit to my divine glories. Two. However, Eshaha Vistaraha. This kind of whatever limited detail I have given, Vibhutehe, Shashti Vibhakti, right on, of the glories, these details of glories, whatever I mentioned, 77, somebody told the number, right? So, Puroktaha Maya, Karmani Prayogam, which has been mentioned by me, means what? Whatever glories I have mentioned so far, just little bit of detail. Uddeshataha is only for illustrations, only as an illustration. Clear? So my glories are, my divine glories are infinite. Whatever mentioned in these slokas are only for illustration. You can extend them to anything. So for a person who has got this Ishvara Jnanam, everything is divine. So nothing to complain. If something is not happening according to what you think is right, so what should you do? Madhuri, tell me, what should you do? Everything supposedly divine, then everything should happen correctly is what you think, but many things are happening wrong in the world. Maya bucket, correct. Very nicely understood. That is why Maya matram idam dvaitam. Understand that very clearly. That's also part of Maya. So wonderfully Bhagavan has told in sloka number 40. Clear? Go to 41. श्रीभगवानुवाच यद्यद्विभूतिमत्सत्त्वम् श्रीमदूर्जितमेव वा तत्तदेवावगच्छत्वम् मम तेजोंशसम्भवम्.
श्रीभगवानुवाच विभूतिमत्सत्त्वम् श्रीमदूर्जितमेव वा तत्तदेवावगच्छत्वम् मम तेजोंशसम्भवम्.
Wonderful. Very, very nice sloka. Really wonderful sloka. I'll chant now. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Yadyad Vibhuti Mat Sattvam Shri Madurjita Meva Va Tatta Deva Bhagachatvam Mama Tejomsha Sambhavam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Because Bhagavan has told in the previous sloka, my glories are infinite, never ending, limitless, no limit. Everything is Bhagavan's glory. But we are not able to what? See through the physical appearance is the glory of Bhagavan in everything. What happens whenever something is exceptional? That which is bestowed with what? Superior wealth, superior strength, superior capability, some special qualities, special nature. Yes or no? Our mind immediately focuses on that. Right? In the picture, normally you see all picture, right? You focus on something that is, in your opinion, something great. Each one's opinions differ. So, Bhagavan is saying here, although the entire universe is my glory, special manifestations are there which are bestowed with tremendous glory, power, and richness. Right? You look at people who are rich and powerful, right? Do you look at a common man and say, is it a wonder to you? If somebody is a billionaire, how this person became billionaire? Can I also become? Yes or no? Is that not what we do? Nah, Ken. Nah, not your. Oh, very good. Nah. Even a common man also is equal to the greatest person. But we often look at something that is special and start focusing on that. So Bhagavan is saying, same principle applied. Because we have to take people in the same way, Laukika way only, and bring them to what? First the Dharmic way, then Adhyatmic way. Bhagavan is saying, whatever you can see around you, which is glorious, means what? Has got tremendous power to impact people's minds. richness, and power, understand that it is not that person individually who has caught it, but they are all what? Born out of me. It is something that is blessed by me because of that entity's or person's previous karma. And if you think only that is Bhagavan, Bhagavan means what? Only all the special things manifested in the universe. Bhagavan says it is only a small portion of my glory. You all are fond of this word, jujumi. It's only jujumi. All the glories, vibhutis you are seeing in the world are nothing but a very, very small portion of Bhagavan. That means what? The real Bhagavan, the real Ishvara Tattvam is much, much, much beyond what you are seeing or knowing through Vibhuti Yoga. Do you understand this? Bhagavan doesn't mean limited to Vibhuti Yoga. Vibhuti Yoga is the last sample. What do you say? Like trailer. Now I remember the word. Like trailer. Real picture will come in the 11th chapter. That's why Bhagavan is given trailer in 10th chapter. Okay. So, whatever you are experiencing or seeing as vibhutis in the world are only a small portion of Bhagavan's real glory. That means what will be the real glory? Esavanasya mahima atho jhaya gumshti purushaha. Nah. So the mahima is so great. Nobody knows that. So remember this, chant this sloka. We will end the class. Once again, reminding all of you in about what 36 hours from now, starting the Mahashivaratri program. Not registered, please register. Tell your friends, relatives to join anywhere in the world. See what is the beauty. You don't need to come physically. Anywhere in the world, you can switch on and join. For 5-6 hours, the program has been organized systematic. All the performers also make sure. The organizers, please ask them to prefix their name with 1, 2, 3, all that, so that systematically it is organized, no confusion during the Zoom sessions. Participate, be blessed by Parameshwara. Today, seeking blessings of our Periva. Great coincidence. Guruvaram, Periva Jayanti, Periva Anugraham. Tomorrow, Mahashivaratri, Parameshwara Anugraham. So, we say in Tamil, Guruvarul, Tiruvarul. So, blessings of Guru, blessings of Bhagavan. Collect as much blessings of Punyam as possible when opportunity is there. Opportunities don't come so easily. Keep repeating again and again. Sloka number 14 will chant in Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Yadyad Vibhuti Mat Sattvam Sri Madurjita Mevava Tattadeva Vagathatvam Mama Tejomsha Sambhavam Om Shanti 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 Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Tatsate Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu Sthayata Hari Om Narayana Narayana Narayana